Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, we're doing an update here for Quant. So Quant right now is trading at $143.07. Taking a look on the weekly time frame, we do see still a bullish structure on the previous two videos that I have covered here for Jasmine and Ethereum Classic. We have been talking about a possible hanging man candlestick. However, this doesn't quite fit the characteristics because the wick itself isn't twice the size of the body. I could definitely take a look and see if the price does drive all the way closer down to 100, let's say $104, that does kind of fit the characteristics as the candlestick wick would be twice the size of this current body. But I guess it is going to be determined by the next candlestick itself. If we do close below the body of this candlestick, then it may signal some bearish warning signs. Taking a look at our RSI, we are considered still as overbought here at 74% from that recent high we saw last week of $171. So we may see the price kind of come down a little bit from that ricochet of that high, especially being considered as overbought at 74%. Taking a look at our MACD indicator that measures momentum, we can see that the histograms itself are still steady, but it hasn't really quite grown. So that kind of goes hand in hand with that overbought. And we're seeing a lot of selling and the bears taking over the market right now. What I do like ideally is this MACD indicator line is above our zero line, which does show us a lot of bullish territory in a long-term position. Now, taking a look at our daily time frame, we do see Quant consolidating sideways. So we can see that the price is coming up to an area of resistance at 147 and then coming down to an area of support roughly around our 61% of $127. So this could be a temporary pause in this current uptrend, or it could be a reversal depending on that test of the immediate resistance line of $153. As we can take a look at some of our candlestick characteristics, we do see these smaller bodies itself, so it does show a lot of indecision, but most importantly, it doesn't really show us a lot of drive in terms of which side is going to be the victor at the end of the day. So we don't really see a whole lot of drive in terms of the bulls versus the drive of the bears itself. So we're in that consolidation, that indecision phase. Again, the immediate resistance, if we're able to break it, is going to be a confirmation of a retest of our resistance level around the 172. Taking a look at the RSI here, we do see 57% again, which is a little bit more neutral, but kind of leans a little bit more of the bullish side at the 57%. However, we could definitely go up or down as this is neutral territory and the bodies itself are getting quite small here. In terms of our MACD indicator, again, that measures momentum, we could see a positive sign here that the MACD line is above our zero line, so bullish sentiment in terms of a long term on our daily time frame. And if we take a look at our MACD indicator, it is in the red. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to have a heavy sell off. It just means that there's not much of a momentum coming up, retesting and breaking certain areas of resistance. So the immediate support that we do need to watch out for is from this candlestick on December 5th as low as 135. That's going to be treated as the immediate support, and a close below that is going to warn us of further lowering levels, especially around our 61% of our fib at 127. Going into the immediate short term for 4 hours, we are kind of testing this theory of our ascending candlestick here. We do see a few of our candlestick wicks at the very bottom here, creating a lot of lower high candlesticks itself and potentially coming up and retesting this area of resistance. If we do take a look at these times of resistance test from the previous rejection here, we do have a test of 1, and currently we are in a retest of our second one. The more times we do retest an area of resistance, it does weaken that area of resistance itself and may drive a lot of buyers or interest in this dollar amount, and we may see that driving power of the bulls itself. Taking a look at some of our, indicators as well, we do see the RSI is at 58%, a little bit more neutral, but leaning towards the bullish, especially from the 3 candlesticks or the previous 2 candlesticks that we have seen, we see that crossover of the RSI and our signal line, which potentially does signal a buy signal for some viewers here. Taking a look at the MACD indicator, we are getting a slightly bullish end. I would tread very lightly because the MACD indicator line is below our zero line. So the 4-hour time frame does show some bearish sentiment in terms of this MACD line, and these histograms aren't quite as strong. So coming up to retest this here, we do need an increase of volume, but most importantly, some indicator here that does measure some momentum that show us some strong signal that we do need to see if we are going to break out. So if we do see in the next couple of hours a potential breakout above our resistance of $144, potentially what we do want to see is a retest of this resistance turned into support. So let's say the price does break out. We do potentially want to make sure we do close above the 143, but most importantly, if the price is going to come down, bounce off of it very nicely, it may take a couple of hours to test this theory of our breakout, but we don't want to be caught in a fake breakout because the price may come back down and then it come down lower depending on how many people are taking advantage of that false breakout. But let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe as well, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.